What if I told you one of the world's most successful workplace tools started as a failed fantasy game? No VC would have seen it coming, and no founder could have planned it this way. But that's exactly what happened with Slack, a communication juggernaut used by over 20 million people today. Its origin story isn't about smart planning, it's about survival, desperation, and a last-minute pivot that changed the way teams talk forever. Before we dive into how a failed game changed work forever, don't forget to subscribe to Capital Chronicles, where business pivots become billion-dollar legends, the game that never was. It all began with a game called Glitch. Stewart Butterfield, already famous for co-founding Flickr, had raised millions to build a whimsical MMO-style online game where players explored a colorful, cooperative universe. It was quirky, it was niche, and it bombed. Despite its charm, Glitch failed to catch on with players. After years of development and mounting costs, Butterfield and his team at Tiny Speck had to make a brutal decision: shut it down or find a new direction. The pivot that paid off. When Glitch officially died in 2012, Butterfield didn't walk away with nothing. He walked away with a tool his team loved using. So he asked a bold question: what if other teams needed this too? What if that internal tool, built for managing game development, was the real product all along? So they stripped the game code, kept the communication system, and repackaged it. The name Slack stood for Searchable Log of All Communication and Knowledge, a mouthful, but a crystal clear mission. In August 2013, they invited other companies to test it. Expectations were low, but within weeks, teams were hooked. In just 24 hours after launch, over 8,000 companies signed up. Slack didn't just help people chat, it changed how teams functioned. Instead of endless email threads, you had channels. Conversations were searchable. Integrations pulled in tools like Google Drive and Trello. And the design? It was sleek, playful, even fun. A business app that didn't feel like business. The $27 billion payday. By 2019, Slack went public through a direct listing, a rare move that let early employees cash out immediately. The company was now worth billions. But as competition heated up and remote work exploded during the pandemic, Slack needed a lifeline to keep scaling. Enter Salesforce. In 2021, the enterprise giant acquired Slack for a jaw-dropping $27.7 billion. It was one of the largest tech acquisitions of the decade. For Butterfield, it was the second time he turned a side project into a Silicon Valley legend. And for Slack, it meant a chance to expand even further, becoming the nervous system of thousands of modern companies. If you enjoyed the story of how Slack went from a failed game to a $27 billion empire, hit that like button and subscribe for more startup backstories that might just change how you see your favorite tools. Drop a comment. What tool do you use every day that started from failure? And don't forget, links in the description.